Chosen one, stop scrolling. This is a divine interruption, a holy appointment in the middle of your scrolling. You have been asking God for a sign, for clarity, for confirmation, and heaven is answering right now. There is a word that has just shifted the atmosphere, and it has your name written all over it. In the quiet of your spirit, God has been whispering to you, but today He is turning up the volume. He is saying to you, you were not the problem, they were. I am placing the weight on them now. You were right. For so long you have replayed conversations, events, and decisions in your head, wondering if you misheard God, if you misread the season, if you somehow ruined your own destiny. You thought, maybe I was too sensitive, maybe I overreacted, maybe I imagined what I felt in my spirit. Yet the whole time, heaven was watching, recording, and preparing this very moment where the judge of all creation stands in your defense. The Lord, who sees in secret, is now speaking in public, just as He said in Jeremiah 29:11. I know the plans that I have for you, and those plans did not disappear when people mishandled you. Your confusion did not cancel your calling. The delays did not erase your destiny. God is now telling you that what looked like punishment was actually protection and preparation. Every unanswered phone call, every door that slammed, every circle that quietly pushed you out, every season where you felt alone was not a sign that God had abandoned you. It was evidence that He was separating you for something higher. Romans 8:28 promises that all things work together for good to them that love God, and that includes the rejection, the misunderstanding, the false accusations, the moments you wanted to scream, Lord, where are you in this? Heaven has been silent, not because God forgot you, but because He was letting your story ripen. The silence was a sacred incubator where your spirit grew stronger, your discernment sharpened, and your heart learned to cling to God and not to people. Today that silence breaks. Today the verdict is spoken in your favor. You were not crazy, you were not delusional, you were ahead. You saw what others could not see. You felt what others refused to feel. You carried a weight others were never built to carry. And now the Father is saying, I have trained you, I have tested you, I have covered you, it is time. Heaven is turning the page, and at the top of this new chapter is your name, in bold. Isaiah 40:31 says that those who wait on the Lord shall mount up with wings as eagles, and you are standing at that launching point right now. This is not entertainment. This is not background noise. Your spirit was called here. Your heart knows it. Something in you is already awakening as you hear these words. This message is not just for you. This message is you. Before we go any deeper, I want you to mark this moment with intention. Agreements matter in the spirit. When you say yes to what God is speaking, something shifts. So even now, choose to agree with heaven. If this word is speaking to your inner being, do not treat it lightly. Take one simple prophetic action, like this message, as a sign that you are saying, I receive. Subscribe as a way of stepping closer to the tribe God is building around your life. And in the comments, write the number 99, not as superstition, but as a reminder that the shepherd leaves the 99 to go after the one. You have felt like the one who wandered, the one who was lost, the one forgotten in the field. But heaven never forgot you. God is showing you that you are the one he came after. In Luke 15, Jesus describes the shepherd who leaves the flock to find the one sheep that strayed. That story has been your story, even in the seasons you could not see it. Now listen closely, because from this point forward, the comfort zone will start to shake. When truth starts exposing the illusions that have numbed you, your flesh will resist. You may feel restless, confronted, even a little offended. That is how you will know this is real. Truth never leaves what it touches. The same Hebrews 4:12 says the word of God is sharper than any two-edged sword, and it is cutting through confusion in your life right now. For those who stay through this entire message, something foundational will rewire in you. Your view of your calling, your understanding of your purpose, the way you relate to God Himself will shift permanently. Not because some stranger on a screen is powerful, but because the Spirit of God is breathing through these words to wake up what He placed inside you before you were born. You have been living in the waiting room of life, watching others step into their season, wondering if you somehow missed yours. You looked at the clock and said, "Lord, did I misunderstand? Did I waste my time? Did I choose wrong?" But God is saying, no, you were right to obey me. You were right to walk away. You were right to stand firm. You were right to say no when others pressured you to compromise. You were right to protect your peace. You were right to believe bigger. Philippians 1:6 says, "He which hath begun a good work in you will perform it." And that performance is no longer theoretical, it is unfolding in real time. Your tears were not wasted. Your late-night prayers did not vanish. Heaven has been tracking every sigh, every fight to hold on, every time you dragged yourself through spiritual warfare, feeling like you had nothing left. You did not quit, even when it would have been easier. You entertained the thought of giving up, but you never actually bowed to it. That persistence was heaven's evidence. You have passed tests you did not even know you were taking. Now God is saying, I trust you with more. This is not just a gentle pat on the back. This is a commissioning. The same God who whispered to Jeremiah, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee," Jeremiah 1:5, is now looking at you and saying, I am sending you. You are moving from waiting to walking, from being chosen to being released. There is a point in every divine journey when the training wheels come off, and that is where you are standing. For years, it felt like God was holding your hand at every step, giving you constant confirmations, surrounding you with obvious signs. Lately, it may have felt quieter, heavier, more serious, and you wondered, did I do something wrong? But heaven is saying, no, child, I have been preparing you to walk in the authority that has always been yours. You are not being punished. You are being trusted. When God tells you it is on you now, He is not abandoning you. He is promoting you. He is handing you the keys. Jesus said in Matthew 16:19, I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And keys are for those who are ready to open doors, not just stand in front of them and pray. Imagine yourself standing at the doorway of your destiny and the Lord placing a heavy ring of keys in your hand. At first, the weight feels intimidating. You think, who am I to hold this? But as you look back at the road behind you, you begin to see it clearly. The heartbreaks, the misunderstandings, the lonely nights, the battles you fought in the dark, when no one was cheering for you, all of it has built spiritual muscle. You are not who you were a year ago. You are not who you were 5 years ago. You have grown in wisdom, in discernment, in compassion. You have learned to hear God's voice in the quiet, not just in the crowd. 2 Corinthians 4:8-9 says, "We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed, cast down, but not destroyed." And that has been the testimony hovering over your life. You were shaken, but you were never shattered. Others walked away from less. You stood in the fire and did not curse God. You questioned him, yes, but you stayed. You argued in prayer, but you did not disconnect. Heaven took note of that. So now the Father says, I cannot keep treating you like a beginner. I must treat you like a builder. You are not just surviving anymore. You are stepping into the role of a leader, a carrier of solutions, a voice for those who still feel lost where you once were. This is the turning point where responsibility is placed squarely in your hands. Authority is not loud, it is settled. It is the quiet knowing that when you speak, heaven backs you. When you move, angels move with you. Psalm 23 verse 4 says, "Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me." And that verse is not just a comforting line for you anymore, it is your reality. You have walked through shadows and discovered that God's presence was the only constant light. Now he is asking you to carry that light boldly. You are not meant to shrink in this season. You are meant to stand tall, to walk into rooms knowing you are divinely sent, to make decisions that shape not only your life, but the lives of many. The responsibility may feel heavy, but the grace will always be heavier. Look at how far you have come. There were days when your faith felt like a thin thread, when your patience felt like an endless hallway with no door in sight. Yet, here you are, still standing, heart still beating, spirit still reaching for God. That alone is proof that something far greater has been holding you together. Isaiah 43:2 says, "When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned." And if you are honest, there were flames you walked through that should have consumed you. They did not. They refined you. Your waiting has not been passive. It has been warfare. It has been pruning. It has been preparation for a level of impact you could not have handled earlier. Now God is not only changing your circumstances, He is fortifying your inner world. He is stabilizing your emotions, your mindset, your reactions. What used to break you will soon barely shake you. As you step into your new assignment, God is clothing you in spiritual armor that goes beyond human toughness. Ephesians 6 speaks of the whole armor of God, and you will feel that reality wrapping around you in this season. You will find yourself strangely calm in situations that once would have sent you into panic. You will notice that old triggers lose their power. Attacks will come, but they will not penetrate the way they used to, because your spirit has been reinforced. Psalm 91:11 declares, "He shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways," and heaven's protection over you is intensifying. There will be days when you sense, without being able to explain, that something dangerous passed near you but could not touch you. This covering extends into every area of your life, including your health and your provision. Some of you have been worried about strength, about sickness, about not having the capacity to carry what God is putting on your life. Hear this clearly. 3 John 1:2 says, "I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health," and that is the Father's heart toward you. As you walk in your assignment, He is aligning your body, your mind, and your emotions for longevity. Energy will come where there was fatigue. Clarity will emerge where there was fog. Strategies will spring up where there was confusion. At the same time, God is breaking the mindset of scarcity off your life. You have been surviving, counting every coin, stretching every resource, wondering if you will ever breathe financially. The Lord is stepping into that area as well. Deuteronomy 28:12 speaks of God opening His good treasure and blessing the work of your hands, and you are entering the realm where that promise becomes tangible. This is not about greed or chasing status. It is about resourcing your purpose. God is funding the dream He planted in you. Opportunities, ideas, partnerships, and open doors are going to begin clustering around your calling. You will see that as you prioritize purpose, provision follows. You will not have to chase it. It will locate you at the address of your obedience. You are approaching a holy threshold. This is the last stretch before a visible shift in your life. The trials you endured were not random attacks. They were rehearsals for the stage you are about to stand on. Galatians 6:9 reminds you, "Let us not be weary in well-doing. For in due season we shall reap if we faint not." And your due season is not a poetic phrase anymore. It is a calendar entry in heaven that is now opening. The world around you may feel unstable. Systems are shaking. Institutions are failing. People are anxious and afraid. Yet while others are crumbling, you will find yourself steady. Not because you are perfect, but because your foundation is no longer built on external things. You learn the hard way that people can switch, positions can change, income can disappear, but God remains. You are like the person Jesus described in Matthew 7, who built their house upon the rock. The winds came, the floods beat on that house. It may have creaked, but it did not collapse. Now, in a world of shaking, your stability will stand out. You will become a living sign that God still anchors people. Isaiah 61 says, "Arise, shine, for thy light is come." And that light is not a spotlight of ego. It is a glow of grace that others will feel when they encounter you. Your story is shifting from barely hanging on to rising with purpose. And this rise is not just local. You may have started unseen, hidden in small places, known by only a few. That anonymity was not punishment. It was God building your character in private so that when public influence comes, you can carry it without collapsing. Proverbs 18:16 says, A man's gift maketh room for him, and your gift is about to knock on larger doors. God is preparing to move you from small circles to wider impact, from local whispers to global echoes. That does not necessarily mean fame in the worldly sense, but it does mean reach. Your voice, your work, your story will touch people you have never met, in places you have never been. Heaven is leveraging your obedience for maximum impact. Behind the scenes, there is constant activity on your behalf. Angels are moving, hearts are being prepared, paths are being cleared. Psalm 91:11 has already promised that heavenly hosts keep you, and they are also orchestrating connections you cannot engineer. You are being aligned with people who carry keys for you, and you carry keys for them. These are not random contacts. These are destiny partnerships. Some will walk into your life as sudden answers to long-standing prayers. Others will show up, and only later will you realize how strategic their presence was. Through it all, God is not just aware of your journey. He is announcing your rise in the courts of heaven. Your name is known among angels. Your faith has been discussed. Your perseverance has been celebrated. Psalm 75:6-7 says that promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but God is the judge, and He has already decided to lift you in this next season. There are moments in history when heaven's vault swings open and what has been stored for years begins to pour. You are walking into such a moment. Malachi 3:10 speaks of God opening the windows of heaven and pouring out a blessing that there shall not be room enough to receive it. And that Scripture is stepping off the page and into your reality. Every season of lack, every year of stretching, every month where you wondered how you would make it was not unnoticed. God was banking your prayers, stacking your seeds, multiplying your faith in a realm you could not see. Now the accounts are maturing. You will begin to see accelerated answers, divine transactions that have your name on them. Opportunities you did not chase will suddenly appear. Doors that once rejected you will open without you knocking. Contacts you never dreamed of will reach out to you. This is not luck. It is divine justice. God is not paying you back for your perfection. He is honoring your persistence. Amos 9:13 paints a picture where the plowman shall overtake the reaper, a season where things move so quickly that harvests overlap, and you are entering a similar flow. The time gap between your prayer and its visible answer will shrink. What used to take years will begin to happen in months, then weeks. Revelation 3:8 records Jesus saying, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. And there are open doors before you, now that no human opinion can close. The very people who doubted you, who dismissed you, who whispered that you would never make it, will have to quietly watch what God does with you. This is not about humiliating them. It is about glorifying Him. Your story will stand as a living sermon that God truly lifts the humble and confounds the proud. As your influence increases, your voice will carry further. Matthew 5:14 says, Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid, and you are that city. You tried to stay small to make others comfortable, but that season is ending. The world does not need a dimmed version of your obedience. It needs the full expression of what God built inside you. Heaven is amplifying your message, not so you can collect attention, but so you can release transformation. You will find that platforms begin to seek you instead of you chasing them. Rooms that once felt unreachable will feel strangely accessible. Your name will be mentioned in conversations where you are not present, and favor will be your introduction. Some of you have been afraid of abundance, of promotion, of visibility because of past church wounds or fears of pride. God is healing that. He is showing you that when He raises you, it is safe to stand tall because you know who put you there. Ephesians 3:20 reminds you that God is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think, and you are about to live inside that abundantly. Right now, in the unseen realm, miracles are already in motion with your name on them. Habakkuk 2:3 assures that the vision is for an appointed time. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, and that appointed time is colliding with your present. Small signs will begin to pop up around you, little confirmations that something has shifted. Do not ignore them. They are the first raindrops of a coming downpour. Financial strain will start to loosen. Unexpected provision will appear. Business ideas that once felt stuck will suddenly gain traction. Relationships that support your purpose will form. The season of scraping by is giving way to the season of strategic overflow. God is training you not only to receive resource, but to steward it. You will bless families, fund visions, plant works, support missions, and become a river, not a reservoir. As your cup overflows, you will realize the struggle was never just about you. It was about building compassion for those you are called to help. Your voice, which has been pushed to the margins, is now being drawn to the center. People need what you carry. They need your honesty, your story, your hard-earned wisdom. 2 Timothy 1:7 reminds you that God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Speak from that place, share from that place. You are not begging for attention, you are answering an assignment. Doors that refused to open in the past are unlocking in this season. Some will swing so wide you will be stunned. You will walk through entrances you once stood outside of in tears. And as you move, you will feel a holy acceleration under your feet. Isaiah 43:19 declares, "Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth." And you are standing in the springing forth. What resisted you before will begin to assist you. Systems, structures, even old failures will be woven into your testimony in a way that lifts you. You no longer have to batter down doors. God is saying, stop knocking, start walking. The path is open. The green light is on. Your responsibility now is to move with courage, to make decisions with intention, and to trust that heaven is backing you. Every choice you make in this season is magnified, not to scare you, but to remind you that you are powerful. You are not a victim of chaos. You are a partner with God in shaping what comes next. So chosen one, hear this final call. No more endless waiting. No more shrinking. No more apologizing for the weight of glory on your life. God is with you. Angels are assigned to you. The atmosphere is aligning for you. You have been chosen, processed, refined, and now released. Your rise is not a distant hope. It has begun. Walk into your future with your head lifted and your heart anchored. This is your time to shine, to lead, to heal, to build, to speak, to create, to carry the fire of God into places that have gone cold. The world is waiting. Heaven is cheering. It is all on you now, not as a burden, but as a testimony of how deeply God trusts what He placed inside you. So rise, step forward, and claim the destiny that has always been yours. If this prayer stirred something in your spirit, if the message today spoke into the quiet corners of your life, don't keep it to yourself. Write, "I am seen by heaven and I will walk in purpose" in the comments below to seal this word over your life. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a message just for you. Until next time, chosen one, walk boldly, walk covered, and walk in truth.